What's up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are we doing today? Happy Wednesday. It's September 29th, 3:06 p.m. Eastern Time. We're in Power Hour right now. CEI was the ultimate pump. This thing had a phenomenal run on it. Look at this daily chart. Running from 50 cents all the way up to a high of almost $5 a share. What a straight beast. So I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. You're closing out this trading day in the green, and you're having a good month as well. Let's see here. We're coming to the end of September. So I hope you guys had a profitable September. For a lot of people, September was a little bit hard. A lot of people got their butts handed to them in September. So if you guys made it through September in the green, I personally think that's something to be proud of, because majority of people lost their pants during September. So if you've survived through September, you'll be all right. You got what it takes. You'll be fine. September, August, those could be some of the hardest months to trade. It can. So we're about to be going into the last half of the year? Not last half, last quarter. We got October, November, December, 3 months. These last 3 months, markets should be popping off and things should get a bit volatile. It always seems to does. This could be an area where we make a lot of money, guys. A lot of money. So keep showing up every day, patiently sitting, waiting for those opportunities. So to quickly get it out of the way, I traded. Yep. I didn't trade PALT. That one had a good move. We were watching that in the chat today. Phenomenal run on it from 5 up to $15. That's a $10 move in one day, guys. That's a lot of really good opportunity. But what I strive for and what I try to preach here at Trading Learning 101, it's all about consistency. If you can consistently come into the stock market every day and make money, that's what it's all about. And that's how you'll live to trade another day, and you'll do this successfully and down the road long time. So today I've only traded one stock today, and that was ARQQ. Today I traded ARQQ, made $2,500. This was a swing trade from yesterday. So what I did today was I closed this trade out today. 2,500 profit. Yesterday, I announced to the chat. See, today is Wednesday. We'll go back here to Tuesday. And I announced to the chat here, I'm holding ARQQ overnight. I do see the potential up to 25-ish, and it's red 4 straight days. I will take a stab at it. So I closed out yesterday, which was Tuesday. I just took a position on ARQQ, and I was down on it $1,300, but I was comfortable and confident holding this position. Wake up today, got a nice morning pop on it from $19.50 all the way up to $23. That's a good move. And there was another opportunity on it when it came back down here to $20.50, and it ran all the way up to $23.50. So good $3, $4 move on ARQQ. My only trade for the day, 2,500. I'm happy with that. I'm completely content and happy with that, guys. I try to preach to all of you guys here and everybody at the Trading Learning 101 community here. It's not about sitting in the stock market all day and trading. That develops bad habits. And the most precious thing we all have on this earth is time. So just sitting in front of a computer all day throughout the trading day, to me, that just sounds miserable. I much rather show up every day, make money within 1-2 hours, and then I have the rest of the day to do whatever I like. I do this full time, guys. I trade for a living. This is how I make my money. So I gotta respect the game and look at what the game has given me. It's given me freedom. So focus on one trade. One trade. Patiently sitting and waiting. You don't have to trade what everybody else is trading. You don't. Like PALT. If you traded PLT today and made good money on this, congratulations. Awesome. Celebrate it. Be happy about it. You made money. Most people can't even do that in the stock market. They can't. So it just goes to show I didn't trade PALT, and I'm perfectly fine with that. If you guys traded it, made money, awesome. Good for you. That's what it's all about. Making money. And that's why we all do this, right? We learn this game to trade to make money, right? So if I can show up and close out a position and I'm up and positive and green on the day, then I did my job, right? Exactly. Do not get over greedy. Do not get over greedy, guys. It's a killer. Because when markets slow down, and if you've been around for a while, you'll notice markets go in stages. You'll be in a bull market for a few weeks or a month, and then you'll go into a bearish market for a couple weeks or maybe a month. It's a continuous battle between bears and bulls, and the sides can flip at any moment. We can be in a good bull market and things are running for 3 straight days, let's say, and then things turn. And then we see a lot of failed breakouts, failed follow through for the next 2 weeks. So always be on your toes and cautious of what market you're currently in. What are you seeing across the board? So as I preach to everybody and I teach here at the Trading Learning 101 server, if you're up green on the day, which I am, 2,500, secure the bag. And how do you secure the bag? You hit that little red X on your broker, and it asks you, are you sure you're about to close Thinkorswim? Are you sure you want to log off? Then you click that green button. Yes. And by doing that, the brokerage closes up and you secure the bag. That's what it's all about. And then you can go along, enjoy the rest of your day, and you just feel good about yourself too, right? When you make a good trade and make money on it, and especially if you make good money, $2,500, guys, I used to have to work 3 full weeks to make that type of money. Working 50, 60 hours a week, 6 days a week to make what I just made in a day. That's the opportunity the stock market gives us, guys. So respect the stock market. And again, it's not about sitting here and trading every setup you see, every stock that pops up. Most traders make most of their money sitting tight, sitting on their hands. That's trading. We patiently wait and sit for that no-brainer opportunity to come to us. So James asks, PALT rip today. In your playbook, do you cover if a stock has a uptick rule? Those stocks seem to go parabolic like PALT. I'm in screen time mode. It was tempting to get in on it though. Well, you have the discipline to sit on your hands. You know you're new. You've never seen stocks run like PALT before, my midlife adventures. So you got to get that screen time in and see stocks like this run and do their thing real time in order to take advantage of them in the future. You got to get that screen time under your belt. That's the most important thing to do. Because these setups will happen over and over and over again. And as I always tell you guys, take snapshots of these charts, study them, break them down, learn from these moves, because they will happen again. And just like I always pull up and show you guys, all of these different charts here, look at this one here, ABIO. This looks very similar to PALT, doesn't it? Somewhat similar. Had a same parabolic move. But these stocks, study the charts, break them down, because history will repeat itself over and 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 over. It's a never-ending process. Never ending. Human nature never changes, as we always say. So in my playbook, he asked, did I have an uptick rule? Those stocks seem to go parabolic. No, I don't have that in my playbook. And to be honest with you, I barely ever look at my playbook anymore because they're all in my head. I have everything memorized. So for when you're new, you develop your playbook because you're learning. You're learning what works, what doesn't work. You're tweaking with the strategy to your own personality and yourself, right? And then after you get it down, then you have it stuck in your head. You have no reason to go revisit your playbook. So a playbook, if you new people out here don't know, SMB Capital does it. This is where I got the idea from. And it is a pretty good idea. When you're new, get Microsoft Word or get a notepad and pen. Create your own little playbook. Plays and setups that you specifically like to look for. And take note of every little detail for that setup and the playbook and for your playbook. So it could be patterns that you see, trend line plays, Fibonacci plays, MACD divergences. It could be anything you want. Market sympathy plays, all that good stuff. So we got Frank here closing out, making $500 on the day. Phenomenal job, my man. That's what it's all about. Good job. Great job. And there's one thing I wanted to talk about too. And I'm not going to point fingers or anything, but really hitting home on the topic overstaying your welcome. So let's say the trading day starts, right? And you traded, you didn't do nothing fancy. Let's say you made $100. But you're not satisfied with that $100. You feel like you could have made more. So you say, hey, you know what? I'm up. I'm done. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day. So you leave and then you come back and you see and you're looking around for all these setups and then you break your rules. You take another trade and then you gave back your $100. And then now you're red on the day, $50. After that, you're going to beat yourself up and you're going to say, man, why did I do that? I was up $100. I got stubborn and wanted more because I wasn't satisfied with that $100. Now look, I gave it all back and now I'm red $50. That's going to play so many mind games with you. It really is. So it's like I try to preach and say, guys, and some of you guys have to walk through the fire yourself to learn. If you come in, you place a trade, and let's say you make $200. That's good. Always try to think back and ask yourself, okay, I'm up $200. How long would that take me to make at my day job? What is that? 2 days of work for most people? Not most, I'll say some. But 2 days, 8-hour shifts. So you got to work 16 hours hard labor to make that $200. And you just made that $200 in what? Maybe 5 minutes? Maybe? Put things into perspective sometimes and play these scenarios out in your head, guys. It really helps. It does. Because when it comes to trading, we're not trading with physical money in our face. It's all digital. It's real money, but we don't get to touch it, smell it, see it. It's just a P&L, and it says how much we're up or how much we're down. So we don't have that emotional attachment or physical attachment till we do like cash on hand. So always try to remind yourself and tell yourself, hey, market just opened 5 minutes ago and I traded and I made $500. That's really good. Some people get to that mindset, and I've been there before. Market just opens, you place a trade, and you make $1,000, and it was so easy. So easy. It just fell into your laps. You almost feel like you don't deserve it because it was so effortless to make that $1,000. So you can quickly get into that mindset of, all right, bet. Market just opened 5 minutes ago and I'm up 1,000. Now I got something to build up off of. So I could take that $1,000 and I could start building up from that. It's the market's money. Not my money, it's the market's money. So what happens? You hang around, you overtrade, and then you give back half of that $1,000. Now you're getting into revenge trading and you feel stupid about yourself. Then next thing you know, you look up at the clock and you've been sitting in the market the whole day trying to get back what you originally made the first 5 minutes that market opens. I know a lot of you, most of you know what I'm talking about because I've done it countless times. Countless times. So always be appreciative what you make, how much you make. It doesn't matter how much you make. I don't care if it's $50. What's our job? To close green for the day, right? That's what leads to consistency. That's what leads to a consistent green, profitable week, month, year. That's simple. All right, so let's see and talk about all the stocks that popped off today. PALT was just one of them. We had multiple stocks pop up and had good moves today. So PALT was one. Let me move this up here. We also had DATS have a real good move today. And I'm going to write these down. Top stocks today. Ticker symbol PALT. Ticker symbol DATS. And I'm going to write this down and show you guys how many stocks and opportunities there was in the stock market and show you guys. And it's going to be a handful of stocks. There's opportunity out here everywhere, guys. You just got to keep jumping around and looking around. So DATS today went from $13.50, ran all the way up to $18.50. That's a $5 per share move to the upside the first 3 hours of the day. So DATS had a good move, and this was the stock too. It's been in play for multiple days, and yesterday it exploded to the upside. Tuesday here, from 1150, it exploded all the way up to 1450. So 2 opportunities on DATS. Now it's crumbling and falling apart because everybody's taking their profits. We had UNFI pop off today. The last 2 days, this stock has been hot. Look at that daily chart, those 2 big green juicy candles. That's what we like to see as day traders. Today, had a good move from 46.50, runs all the way up to 51.50. It's a good $5 per share move to the upside. And again, yeah, these are higher priced stocks, guys. But my experience, there's a lot more easy opportunities and easy money in these types of stocks. Stop paying attention to garbage penny stocks. Stocks below $3. They're garbage. They are. And it takes a lot for them to move. UNFI total in 2 days ran from $39 up to $52. That's a good move in 2 days, guys. Good move. So UNFI was another good play. GOGO. Yesterday, this popped off. This thing ran from $14. It ran all the way up to a high of almost $18. So on this, it had a $4 per share move. And then today, nice up move right here from 16 to 17.50. That's a nice $1.50 move to the upside on GOGO. And this bad boy is still in play, most definitely. So I'll type in GOGO as well. We had LCID have a good move this morning. This thing ripped. This morning it went from $26, runs all the way up to $28.50. A $2.50 run to the upside on LCID. What's another big mover we had? ATER, it did try, but this thing stalled out. This thing's been in a downtrend the last 3 days. And today, this morning, it was battling right here at this 1150. It just couldn't break up through it and it stalled out. Now it's back down here to $10. ATER could still have a good bounce on it though. VKIN, energy stock, $1.50 to $3.75. This is abnormal for stocks like this. And we've been seeing a lot of stocks around this price range have big moves to the upside. So VKIN, and this is an energy stock. And then CEI. Notice right here, Chamber Energy. This is another energy stock. And look at the move on CEI. Today it ran from 3 to 480. Total, this thing's a beast. Multiple days, this thing just kept running up. Finally broke its trend. It had the euphoric move today. Crumbles and falls apart. all the way back down now to $3. So Chamber Energy and that other stock, VKIN, and there's probably other energy related names, all moving together in sympathy. Your leader is CEI. You're going to notice a lot of sympathy plays and breakouts, sector breakouts. So if CEI, it's kind of like motivation. This is the one that gets it going for the party. You know, if you ever go to a party and it's stale and boring, nobody's talking, and then you got that one person who jumps up on a table and starts dancing, having a good time and having fun, other people start to follow because they see that guy's having fun and he's happy, so they're going to join in on the action as well. CEI gets it started, and then you got something like VKIN following in sympathy. Easy plays like that, guys, to add to your playbook. So we can add CEI to the list. What else do we have pop off today? Oh, GREE this morning. GREE, this bad boy, was just getting beat down. Beat down after the ticker switch over. What was it? PLTR? And then they switched their ticker to GREE. This is the daily chart right here. You can see all these red candles. So today, it finally gets a gap up from 24, gaps up to 27, runs up to 31.50, and then 32.50. You got to be real quick with the opportunity on GREE with the run here from 28 to 32.50. And then since then, this stock's just been getting beat down. Just a garbage stock. And then the other stock that was gapping up pre-market was AUVI. And look at this. Gaps up from 650 to a high of 950 and just stalls out, and it's just been fading out all day. Just a garbage stock. So stocks like this, AUVI, yeah, it had a good gap up. This blue dotted line is the previous day's close. But out of this big gap up here, this thing has given back, 95% of its gains? That's not good. That's not strong. That's pure straight garbage. So don't pay attention to stocks like this, guys. Remember, if you focus on garbage, your trading will be garbage. Focus on good quality setups, good quality stocks that are proven to you that they can run, pull back, set up, continue to push. Stocks like UNFI, GOGO, and the number one stock, what is it? PALT. Good move on PALT. SPRT, that was the name. Thank you. SPRT had that ticker turnover. Yeah. So going back to the swing that I took on ARQQ and sold this morning, this stock was recently in play, and it ran from 10 all the way up to $41 on the daily chart here. This had a good run right here. And if you've been around in the market for all of September, you know about ARQQ. You've seen this thing set up, get nice $1.50, $2 pops every single day. I mean, ARQQ just offered opportunity, opportunity, opportunity every single day at the beginning of September. So after it ran up and topped out up here, this thing just got driven down, and it was just slamming down. Boom, 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 boom. From the highs up at 41 all the way down to 19. That's an over $20 per share fall to the downside. So anytime stocks like this have falls, I would like to try to look for bounce opportunities on these names. So with ARQQ, I draw a trend line connecting all of the lower highs. It's in a clear downtrend. Then it just starts to level out right here at 19. And from 19 has a nice push up to 24. That's a $5 per share move to the upside. That's good opportunity there. And even if you scroll out on the 1 minute time frame here, you can just see every day it's getting driven down, driven down, driven down. And then it just goes sideways here. And then from that sideways action, lifts up. So to me, this was an easy no-brainer play on ARQQ. That's why I had a lot of confidence in it, and I held it overnight, sold it this morning. 4 straight red days. The first green day, nice. GOGO starting to perk up a little bit. This could go on a good run with 20 minutes left before the close. Oh, and you know what fell apart? HLBZ. Now, this is the caution, guys, of trading garbage stocks or swing trading garbage stocks and not knowing what you own. So HLBZ was a big runner recently, right? This had a big run on it from $8. It ran all the way up to $42 a share. And since then, it was getting driven down, driven down. On the 1 minute, it was pulling back and it was going sideways. But 3 days of sideways action, no. That's too long. And then the company comes out and they do what? They put out a statement that they were declaring an offering. And this stock goes from $20 all the way down to $13.50. That's a $7 per share drop. The stock's down 32%. $6.50. So that would have hurt to wake up in the morning and seeing that big gap down. Now everybody who bought in and accumulated all at that $20, they're all back holders now. And they're stuck. And they're hoping that this lifts and runs all the way back up to 20. That may never happen again. So they're going to be long-term investors. They just became long-term investors and they don't even realize it. That's how cruel this game is, guys, and where it pays to know what you own. Always look into the SEC filings. See if a company has warrants, offerings, registrations. Protect your butt if you're going to be a swing trader. You got to put a little bit more work into it if you're going to be swinging these garbage stocks. Good job, Louis. That's a good deal. There was a lot of people on Twitter pumping CEI. So that everybody's dumping it now. There's a lot of people out there pumping CEI. CEI's been around for a long time. My whole career, CEI has been around. This company has done so many reverse splits and stock splits. It's insane. Insane. So you can't really go off of this daily chart, because if you look at it and scroll out, look at how out of whack this daily chart is. It's telling you that at one point in time this stock was what, 9 million a share, 400,000. No, this stock has done so many reverse splits and stock splits, it screwed up the whole price in the chart history. That's why it looks like this. We've seen this happen a lot with shipping stocks, Dries, DCIX, Tops. So CEI, safe to say, is probably done for. Then they're going to move on to another pump. What do you think will think's next to hit big? That's the question everybody wonders and asks. Nobody knows. For me, every day is a new opportunity. You never know what's going to come along. I focus my attention on stocks that are in play for the day only. Stocks like PLTR. You know, this thing popped, not PLTR, PALT. Stocks like PALT, one day here, running up $10 a share. That's a good move. And it did all of its move the first 3 hours of the day, running up $10. I mean, I'd much rather pay attention and show up every day and trade new stocks like this than, and no offense, than hold on to CEI for days and weeks for it to get up and running to its move, stressing out every day and every night, having it on my mind. Oh man, I hope that this stock gaps up tomorrow. I hope it doesn't gap down. That's stressful, man. You're not going to sleep well holding something like this every day. Especially if you're new, because you don't know. Market's about to close here in 15 minutes, guys. I'm going to wrap it up and call it a day. I secured the bag. I'm up 2,500 on the day. I'll take it. I'm happy with that. Probably going to jump off here, play Sea of Thieves. It's a new game I've been hooked on recently. That thing's so addicting. But you guys, be safe out there. Remember, before every trade, if you plan on consistently and professionally doing this for a living, then look at the type of stocks you're trading and look at what you're trading and ask yourself, would a consistently profitable trader trade something like this? Talk to yourself while in the markets, because majority of people emotionally react to what they see, and then they lose, and then they quit and give up, and then they tell everybody the stock market's rigged. It's gambling. It's like, no, dude, you just went about it all wrong, dude. You learned from the wrong people. You learned bad practices. The biggest enemy is you. Remember that. It's you. We said something today in the chat. And what did I say? I said it just before I went to lunch today. What I said was, I can't save you from yourself when it comes to trading. There's a lot behind that saying there. I can't save you from yourself when it comes to trading. And you guys don't hear anybody talk about that or this type of stuff. This is a real big mental game that we play, and that's why a lot of people fail. And a lot of people will fail. Not everybody's going to do this. Not everybody. So let's see here. We got 15 people watching this. 90% of people fail and give up. So probably out of all of you, and I'm not saying all of you are going to fail, but probably only 3 of you are going to make it through to the end. Out of 15 people. Because some people, they're not mentally tough enough. They don't want to work on themselves. So you got to ask yourself, how badly do you want this, guys? Do you want to work for somebody else the rest of your life? Or do you want to work for yourself? There's multiple different stages you got to get through to get to that consistency level. Like the iceberg picture that I'm about to show you guys right now. Like this. Most people on YouTube, they scroll, they see, ooh, profit, real quick. Let me click on that so I can quickly learn this strategy and trade in the stock market, make all this money. All they see is success. And what they're not seeing is all the hard work, persistence, the late nights, the rejections, the sacrifices, discipline, the criticism, the doubts, failure, and risk. They don't see none of that. All they see is, dang, this guy made $2,500 day trading in one day. Let me see how he did that so I can do that. No experience behind them. They just think they're going to show up and quickly learn this game in a couple days. Keep in mind, guys, I'm not trying to turn into negative thinking, but people commit suicide and kill themselves because they blow up and lose all their money. It's true. You're not going to hear people tell you that either. This is a dangerous game we play here, guys. So respect it. Respect the stock market. You're playing with money you can't financially lose, and you're in debt, and you're living check to check. You have no business putting money up to trade. None. Learn the game, stack money, pay off debt, get a bankroll going, and then we'll talk. And that's facts. You're not going to come across anybody as blunt as I am to you guys. That's why I think I have a lot of members that been with me for so long, because they know I won't sugarcoat things. I'll tell you how it is. Secure the bag. Yep. I got to patent that slogan, man, before somebody else takes it. It's the secure the bag and live free. That's what it's all about, guys. Remember, we're professional profit takers. If you show up, make money, you did your job for the day. Who cares if PALT Who cares if you traded PALT here at 6 up to 7 and then it ran up another, what, $8 a share? Who cares? You got your slice of the pie. You should be satisfied and happy with that. And then tomorrow, something else will pop up. Another opportunity on the horizon. I've been doing this for over 6 years now, guys. I can honestly say every day and every week in the stock market, it has always offered me at least 1, 2, or more opportunities. Remember that. Markets are not going anywhere. There's opportunity left and right. You just have to patiently sit, wait, and consistently secure the bag. Consistency leads to doing this full time, guys. Remember that. Stop trying to go for those home run trades. Because if that's going for the thrill of trading, right? Someone trying to score that big trade. That's like playing the lottery, the Mega Millions. Yeah, I'm going to put $20 at this Mega Millions. See if I hit. That's when you go to the party stores and the gas stations and that one person, they're taking 10 minutes because they're buying like 100 different lottery tickets. And all I say to myself when I see that is like, you moron. Why are you going to gamble your money away like that? You have very, very, very slim odds. But in the stock market, you can be selective in what you pick. You have better chances with these stocks like PALT. And then what do they say when you dog on them, the lottery ticket players? Well, how you know you'll never win if you never try? Whatever floats your boat. As I always say, guys, be safe out there. Tomorrow's the last day of September. Let's end this month out with a bang. It was one heck of a month. 2 days left in the week, guys. We got this. One day at a time. As I always say, have that patience.